So, Loki episode 4 is pretty amazing. So, let's talk about this scene right here. it's it's uh it's a lot, and I think it can kind of lead into something also yet again going back into WandaVision, but we'll get onto that later. This is insane. We got Crocodile Loki, Kid Loki, Old Loki, and they're saying the fellow with the hammer here is Humble Loki, I believe. Not sure who that is. I haven't heard of that before. But yeah, I think this next episode's gonna be pretty crazy. I was freaking out during the scene. I thought that they just got rid of our main Loki and we were gonna jump onto another variant Loki, or we might have followed the Lady Loki for the rest of the series, which in itself would have been pretty crazy to hear some of her story. I just think it's a bit too soon to do something like that. We need to get a little bit more fleshed out with what's going on between the two Lokis we've met in this show. And the timekeepers, that was insane. They just threw them out there and then cut their head off. But it was a robot, which adds to a whole other bunch of questions like who is really in charge and where are the real timekeepers? Are those the real timekeepers? What's what? It's, I don't know, with 2 episodes left, they got a lot of cleaning up to do, I think. And I think they're going to have to do it real quick. So we also have some rumors going around that this ship here, Kang, his little time machine, is going to be appearing. And man, that would be pretty cool. Again, just a rumor, but I'm going to put it up there with a very high possibility. I still do think we see Kang in the show at some point. I'd honestly be surprised if we didn't. I don't want it to be another boner situation, but I don't know. I just don't see us not getting Kang. Now, on to like my theories. This is where we get a little crazy. But my first one actually came up when I was looking looking for pictures and whatnot, and I found this one right here. Now, we knew one of these was a form of magic, Wanda's, and the other one we just kind of assumed it was probably like a science of some kind, like an Asgardian magic. It's our science, or vice versa, or however Thor explained it in Thor 1. But what this is looking like to me right here, it looks like there's Wanda's chaos magic and then like Doctor Strange's the sling ring type magic. I don't know exactly what that one's called. But that is kind of what that looks like. So I'm thinking maybe what we're dealing with is not a time travel thing, possibly, but obviously a multiversal thing or like a teleportation thing. If what's happening to them right now, like Loki wise, they just got teleported to a different multiverse, maybe, or what I keep calling the time verse. That's a part of it there. The other thing is I think Vision and the kids either are there, could have been there, or at least one or the other is still there. So I mainly think that Vision is still there, and we might run into him in the show, but probably not. But we also have in this universe, wherever they're at, a whole bunch of Infinity Stones. And I think Vision is going to be drawn towards the Mind Stone, obviously. And I also think that's why we're seeing like this Doctor Strange type magic. He'll also get pulled in to look for the Time Stone. And he'll have to find a way to get it back to its time period or timeline that's already been destroyed, possibly. I don't know. But back to the Vision, I think he's going to try to return a Mind Stone back to the White Vision and make that Vision whole again. We know that that Vision just kind of took off, and we haven't seen from it since WandaVision, obviously. Or I could have this a little bit backwards. Maybe the White Vision somehow gets into this universe and tries to hunt down the stone for himself, or maybe, I don't know. It could be anything like that. Either way, we have more than one of each stone wherever they are, and I think we're gonna see that pop up. Yeah, I don't know. I think it'd be interesting, or maybe that's the whole reason we see the Kang's time machine. Maybe he's there because he knows that there is now Infinity Stones there. That'd be pretty cool. Maybe he's trying to go back into another timeline where there's still a Thanos and they fight or something, or maybe that's how they bring back Thanos. There's a lot of situations there, especially since there is almost, I don't know, we saw what, at least two of each stone? So, I don't know, I think that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, I think that's gonna about do it today. Just in some other news, there's more rumors going around that we're gonna get the Spider-Man Far From Home, or not Far From Home. What is it? No Way Home. We're gonna finally get that trailer this week. I'm kind of doubting it. I think it's either gonna pop out for Black Widow at this point or after Loki completely. So I'm thinking like probably 2 weeks, roughly. If not, we have, what is today? The 5th. Because Black Widow comes out, I think, what, Friday? Yeah, I think next Wednesday is when we should be getting ready for something like that. I don't think they're going to drop it on a Friday like that. They might, but I don't know. I'm thinking next week for sure. But yeah, other than that, I think that's going to be it. So, like, comment, subscribe, if you want more. I'm probably going to start stretching out into something new here pretty soon. Some Star Wars content, maybe some DC. I don't know. DC's scary. They've been getting rid of a lot of people recently, and that's not cool. So, I don't know. We'll see. But check in next time. Thanks, guys.